Good day, this is Chuck Gines with ChicagoPhotographyGroups.com, the exclusive social network just for Chicago photographers. I'm making a series of videos that go over all the different features of this network, and in this video I want to go over network blogs and how you can start a blog. This website has many things such as forums and regular news feed and groups, but one of the very interesting things about this is you can actually start your own free WordPress website or blog. So let's see how that works here. If you go to the nav bar, click on Network Blogs, and that brings you to a list of the network and the different people that have already started blogs. Let's take a look at one here. This would be Ion Chicago. And once you start your blog, there's going to be, I think I have 20 different themes, and this is a theme, and there's many different ones that you can choose from. I think there's about a dozen that are exclusively for photographers or portfolio themes for showing your work. So this is what a WordPress blog or website would look like once you start one, but here's how you would begin this process. Once you're on the blog network page, if you look up, it says right here, it says create a site. So if you click on that, which then takes you to this page where you can start your website. The first thing that you need to do is you need to decide what your domain name is going to be. And what a domain name is normally the www.http:// whatever your name is. So if you wanted it to be Chicago Street Journal, that's what you would type in here. And you would make sure not to put any spaces. It needs to be all solid. We'll go ahead and do a test one, and we'll call it Test Site 1. Okay? So that's what the domain is going to be. Down here is the title. Now the title can be different than your domain name if you wish, or you can have it the same thing. In this case, I'm just going to go ahead and paste that in there and go ahead and write it normally with the space. Test Site 1. I could have typed it out just as quickly probably. Okay, so once you have that filled out, it's going to ask you your privacy. Do you want your website to show up in search engines? And of course you more than likely do, unless you just want to share it with your individual friends. But normally people want it to show up in search engines. So we're going to click Create a Site. Now currently, if you're watching this video, currently there's one of these little kinks that I'm still trying to work out, but I will get it fixed. But just watch what happens here. Create site. And it looks like you're getting a warning message, and you are indeed getting a warning message. There's a line of code that was missing in the last BuddyPress update. I'm currently in the process of trying to find that code to fix it. But this does not mean that your website was not created. It was indeed created. If you scroll all the way down and you look right here, here's the website. And you can log in using your login credentials that you use for the Chicago Photography Group's website. So you click on that, and it's going to take you to the dry page. This is the standard install of WordPress, and you can start blogging from that point. I'm going to fix that little glitch in there at some point, but I wanted to show people how they could start their own blogs. There are 2 other videos on the About page that show you how to work with WordPress a little bit, and also a link to my YouTube channel that has, 50 or 60 videos on how to use WordPress. So there's a lot of free information for you if you wanted to start your own Chicago Photography website or blog. If you have any questions, please ask, and I'll make more videos. And again, my apologies for some of the mess and some of these little quirks that are still existing in the site, but I am working to get them corrected. And your patience is appreciated. Have a beautiful day, and peace. Bye.